Hello there, my name is Richard, the first time seeing my channel used to review cartoon series, anime series, so something computer random, and today we're talking about a movie called Wish Dragon. This movie was delayed because of the pandemic, and common sense, you sold this movie to Netflix because you spent a lot of money. But besides that, this movie is totally worth watching. I have to say yes, definitely. Because even that you feel you've seen this movie, because you've seen Aladdin, there's no way or how you cannot compare these two movies are the same because it's the same story, but the only difference is Wish Dragon is more closer to the original story, kind of close, not accurately, but kind of, because once more they have a lot of changes, but it's not the point of the review. It's all about it's different enough to be entertained. In a way, yes, because the original Aladdin film focus of love and how you get that love, how to be your true self. This movie focus a complete different point of view. It's want to be realistic, and that itself make this movie very different. Even they fall to one, two same story beats of the original. This one does its own thing because it follows that main idea, be realistic. Because our main character Dan, who actually is sort of a average Joe, that he's not rich or that poor. He's sort of kind of middle class, trying surviving. He going to college. He becomes someone, but at the very end, he feels sort of empty because he sort of misses his childhood friend. That they have sort of a connection. She's the only one who could understand him. But when he problems, her friend sort of went away because her father became more powerful, more rich. He doesn't need to live in the streets anymore. That's why she sort of disappeared. And Dan feels that sort of hollow that he misses her so much. And he tries everything he can to save some money to get a tuxedo and visit her 19th birthday. The only problem is he's not that realistic because the very end, you've been 10 years. Many things have changed that 10 years, so you don't know your friend will be the same or very different. It's sort of like a gamble, but once more, that is sort of naive. He's sort of idealist kind of person because every time you do a movie or a show about being realistic, you also have to come up with the not the idealist, the imaginative person who believe he can do it. But be honest, that's sort of stretching the idea. And that's why I enjoyed it because everybody points to Dan and said, be realistic. Focus on your career. Focus what you're doing. Do not delay because it's the only chance you have. But Dan really doesn't care about his future, not because he doesn't want to. It's like you have everything you have at the very end. You still could feel empty. In fact, this movie does have two point of views. Dan's point of view and her best friend point of view. That she has everything, but at the end, she's feel empty also. And you see what I mean on this movie, focus on being kind of realistic. That being too realistic could be a bad thing also because at the very end, you need something to make you happy. And that's what the whole movie does. Because Dan has that sort of chance to be happy because he found this sort of wish dragon. And this wish dragon you think would be, oh, this is sort of a ripoff of the genie of Rob Williams. You think it takes some inspiration of that genie. But no, no. The wish dragon is his own thing. In fact, I've described the wish dragon. He's sort of a rich sort of salesman. That's the best way to describe it because he pitches, okay, he got three wishes, this is the rules, this is what I'm supposed to do, and here we go, let's go. And he's always on the move, always trying to convince him, do you wish, because very end, he has also another deal, becoming a wish dragon, that he had to basically serve 10 people before he could be free. Free, that means he could be once more human, or not human, sort of past the other side, in other words. That's how he's sort of impatient, or trying to push him, oh, I'd be rich, or how about this? But at the same time, the wish dragon is basically the embodiment of being sort of realistic. Yeah, forget your friend, forget everything. In fact, the wish dragon trying to convince him 100%, just be rich. That will solve all your problems, just be rich, that's it. The reason why he keep throwing that's the only thing he sort of knows in all the people he's preserved over the years, especially you know the backstory of the wish dragon, that he's supposed to be this rich emperor, the most powerful, the most handsome. He got everything. He's so stuck up, so self-centered. Once more, very unique, but at the same time, very sort of charming, sort of rich kind of person that sort of, I'm so kind of nihilistic and sort of me, but you never get angry with him because in the very end, he's so realistic. That's how he knows. That's how the world works, right? The money turns the world around, and that's sort of fascinating because when he made our main character Don, that he said, "No, I'm happy like this." Like, what do you mean? I mean, come on, kid. You have to ask for something. Yeah, I love that sort of desperation he has, and Don is just sort of a chill, very creative, very imaginative, very simple, humble man, and you just see the wish dragon panicking, freaking out. Come on, man, you can't do this to me. Wish for something. And the fact he sort of con him to do a wish that he never actually wished for, to know martial arts. And at the same time, I never wished for that. Oh, you did. You say I wish, so I granted. And once more, that sort of combination that the dragon needs to learn to be more empathetic, more understanding, but at the same time, he doesn't want to. But once more, this whole movie works so well is because of the Wish Dragon and Dan, and especially Dan's best friend, Leela. When she was introduced, you understand her older self, and finally Dan. Oh my god, both characters were infinitely charming. Each one of them never feels sort of one-sided. They feel this sort of kind of couple relationship you just enjoy to see because they're just so complement each other. You're also so charming and dorky, and just like, well, I actually enjoy this, especially how the Wish Dragon's just so bitter, so unflustered. Like, come on, guys. I mean, really, we going with this? Come on, let's speed it up. Do something different. And I just enjoy all three of them. This sort of weird bond they have. It just works. Of course, I have to say one thing bad about this movie is one thing only is the villains, and the villains are basically one-noted. I'm evil, trying to take charge, trying to take my own thing, and that's it. You never get a sort of character development. But the whole bad guys thing, they have their own sort of charm because they sort of talk about each other. They were sort of chill. We doing something horrible, but we still cool, relaxed. They think about our future and just simple talk words, and that was kind of charming. But I wish is all three villains got more time to develop, time to know what they want and what they can do with it. I wish I had a little bit more focus in other words, but I understand that wasn't the whole point of the movie. The whole point of the movie is be sort of realistic, sort of stop being, oh, I have to follow this, and as you realize you follow this, it will make you happy, and that's the whole point. It doesn't. Sometimes those simple things is the point that make you happy, and that's what the movie is about. I just completely enjoyed. The animation was great. The performances were amazing. I kind of wish I saw this in theaters because it was that good. It could be better if they have a better villain, but all of that is still a very enjoyable film. Now I have this question. Do you see the movie? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Comment down below. Let me know. I got really nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.